We're live.
All right, go. Hey, where's Sedge?
I'm right here. We're not live yet, are we?
There's the offer.
Oops. I washed my hands, I promise.
Yay.
All right, here we go, everybody. Talk about timing, huh? All right. Woo! Happy, it is noon already? Wow, boy, glad I made the pit stop. Okay, hey everybody, it's Festool Live, it's noon, what's today? November 1st? Wow, happy Festool Live, everybody. Happy Festool Friday. All right, let's introduce the room really quick. Over here, woo! We have Christine, and back for the second time, we have Justin Texas Ranger Walker, Texas Ranger. Okay, over here we have Min. Woo! Tell us where you're from, everybody. And on the line, we have Brent answering all your questions. Okay, why do I have that up there? Oh, that's why. Okay, hey, Minnie told me, everybody here in the United States, is it around the world? Daylight savings time? No.
Yeah, some have already done it.
Just U.S., right?
As far as I know.
How about Canada?
I don't know. England did it. They're only 4 hours apart right now.
Oh, okay, England did it? Okay, hey England, woo! Happy daylight savings time. We're doing it this Sunday night at 2 o'clock. That's when we do it, right, Min?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so that's when I turn it back, because I always stay up that late. Not. Okay, so don't forget to turn we're going to turn them back, because it's fall back and spring forward. Spring forward and fall back. Okay, so no, we're going to turn it back an hour. Okay, enough of that. This is episode 198. That's 2 away from what, Min?
200!
Woo, she's good at metric. Woo! Okay, good. And today's episode, I was really looking forward to it because let's pan the room really quick, everybody. Guess what it's about? And if you look really quick, you're going to say it's about routers. Yes, it is. But more so, and that's why I have November 29th up there. That's what we call Black Friday here. It's the day after Thanksgiving. We are releasing a router bit set. Wait till you see all the bits. I'm going to have an application for every single one so you know what a killer value this is. It comes in this deluxe router bit case. Okay, that's why it's called the box. And when you turn it, you can access each one. Then that's what we're going to do.
Oops.
Whoops. I'm glad this isn't mine. Okay, good. Okay. Woo! I'm glad I got all of mine to routers. Now, the other tricky thing about this, it's really cool. You can flip that up, and there's instructions on the router bits inside, but you can also store extra hexes, hex nuts, extra bearings in there. It's a very great design. Did that sound good? Very great?
Oh, yeah.
Or is it well great?
Amazing.
Or is it great?
No.
Oh, is it wicked great?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, everybody, come on along, and we're going to have some fun today. The first bit we're going to talk about, and hopefully I don't drop it out of there, is this one. Okay, it's a straight bit, and you're going to notice the cut is on top as well. Over here, I have it set up. We're going to do a groove with it, with the parallel guide that works. This is the new one that works with the MFK 700, but also the 1010, the newer 1010. And it's a groove cutter, okay? And the diameter on it is 10 millimeters. Roughly, in imperial, it's roughly 3/8. And the length of it, right here, the number, you'll see this on the website, and the length of it is 20 millimeters. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have this set up, and I want to show you an application and when the unit and I were shooting a video, what was it, last week?
I think it was
2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago. You'll see it when we release it. Chris goes, boy, that's a nice cut. And I went, yeah, A, they're new, but 2, or B, I always do that. What do you mean, 1 or 2 or A or B? Stop laughing, Minnie. Okay, so, hey, stop laughing over there. I know. Hey, come on. What was I saying? Oh, they're wicked sharp, huh? Yeah, that's what Chris noticed that. He goes, Sedge, those are really sharp. And I go, that would be wicked sharp. Okay, so as I do this and I go from station to station, I will talk about some great things about the routers and things I haven't mentioned. In the description below, the unit put, did I mention Chris's name?
I don't know that you did.
Oh, maybe. Behind the camera, we have Chris the Unit Cyber. I forgot all about him, didn't I? Hey, next time, give me a little lead time before I got to go to the men's room, okay? All right, so we're going to collect dust from this side, this port right here. Okay, now, whenever you put the plug-it cord on to the router, make sure it is cycled off. And when you put the plug-it cord in, you've only heard me say this 1,000 times, make sure you take it and you turn it 1/4 of a turn. Okay, so I have it all set up. I'm not going to go into all the depth settings. I think I got everything covered. Always make sure when you're doing this, and I'll do a quick groove here, okay, you bump it in, take it away, turn it on. And a very, very important thing. Do you know what it is? Make sure the dust extraction is on and plugged into the wall. Okay, good. Okay, here we go. All right. And a ba-boom. There we go. Now, Christine, can you hear me? I want you to notice something. When I make this cut, and the reason I said in the description, in previous Festool lives, I've showed you how to set this up with the micro adjust and setting it up on center line, because all the Festool routers have an exact center line. But Chris, come in here so we can see this. Look at all the dust. It's exceptional dust extraction. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it over here with the 1010, talk about the next bit, all right? And what it is a 1/4 inch or 4, is it 4 millimeter? Yeah, no, it's not a 1/4 inch. It's a 4 millimeter cutter, okay? With a, let me take this out so you can see it. And it's got a bearing here. It's a slot cutter, okay? And that's going to ride the front edge here. Okay, now, I'm going to set this up, but I want to talk about something in a couple of seconds because I want to show you the dust extraction on this. Now, I already have this preset, okay, but I'll flip it around when I show you the right way to collect dust. I'm going to set this up here like this, okay, make sure it's with the slot cutter. Get your plug-it cord in here. Hang on. Make sure the dust extractor's on. Okay, now, Chris, I want you to stand right about here because I want you to see the dust extraction. I have it all hooked up, right? It's all hooked up. It's at full power. That's why I had him stand there. He's covered.
I was like,
You're my, you're,
yeah, it's too early for Christmas.
hang on. You're my buddy. Okay, now. Yeah, I knew you'd like that. Okay. All right. So let's do it the right way. Now, let's think about what happened. Our router was right here, and we're cutting the slot. And what happens is the dust is down below. We really can't capture it. And we don't have a blocker for this cutter. Okay? So what happens is that we want to, a chute right here would be perfect. So check this out. Somebody asked this when we did the episode on parallel guides, because we came out with this new parallel guide. All right? We're going to put a parallel guide on there. But this is the chute that does, here's the new parallel guide. It works with the 1010 and also the MFK. And we were looking at it this morning, Justin and I and Eric, and this part number I have listed, it's 445497. You know how I know that? I wrote it down. Okay, good, okay. This doesn't come with it, but this comes with the 1400 edge guide, and nobody knows what this is for. I will show you. It slides in here like this. Okay, you can order this. Probably a lot of our system partners already have that part there. Okay, and when I put this on now, whenever you're putting something on and on off a router, you want to do what? Take the power off of it. So when you slide this in, which I'm going to do here, take it like this. I'm going to bring it right on in, and I'm going to back it off a little. Okay, just like this. Back it off and tighten it up. Okay. And that way there, I just don't want to cut the plastic with the cutter, so let's look at it. I think we're good to go. Okay. And we can do rough adjustments with it. But I'm just going to get my power back on here. And I'm going to do a quick test cut to see if I got it set right. I'll take it like this. How you doing, men?
Good.
Okay. Now, I'm not using the parallel guide. I have the parallel guide because I want to use the chute. And guess what I did? I didn't put the dust extraction correct. It now goes on here. Woo!
I almost asked you.
Okay, but the only reason I'm using the parallel guide is for the dust extraction. I don't need to run it here. I'm running it on what? The bearing. What do you think, unit? It's substantially better. You could see that, right? Okay, good. So that is what that dust chute is for. And that's a question that we get all the time. When do I use this? When I have other dust collection connections. Okay? That's the last time I'm going to have you get in the way, unit. Okay. You're welcome. Okay. Now, there's another piece of plastic that comes with the MFK 700. Okay? You saw me over here use the dust collection from the top. Right? And that's what everybody does when they're using this flush trim bit. So let's look at that bit in the carousel. And I think that's like the last one, right? Okay, there it is right there. It's a flush trim. The diameter is 12.7 millimeters, and it's 1 inch long, 25 millimeter. Okay, that's the one we have chucked up in here. Okay, but this is going to act like this piece of plastic here, and there's actually a threaded hole on the base. I've already put it in, and this will help block the dust. So what we're going to do is we're going to trim this oak right up from the top. Okay, the bearing will run right here. We have our template secure. Sorry, unit. Remember, everybody, the first thing you want to do is make sure that that is cycled off. And let's get going. I'm going to turn it all the way up. Okay, and we know which way your router goes with this. So I'm going to get in here. Okay. Always wait for that router to cycle down, but I wish we had field of vision. Unit, take your hand and rub it right there. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice, huh?
Wow.
Yeah. That router bit is awesome. Okay, next one. What do I got in here? Oh, this one. Okay, let's take the carousel. This is, let's look at the diameter. It is, oh, this is good. Look at the top. It's 18 millimeters, okay, from flute to flute. And it's got the cutters there. So we can plunge with this, okay? We can do mortises with it. We can do all kinds of stuff with it, okay? Hey, the reason I want to go through all of these with everybody is that sometimes when you go in, you buy a router, right? And everybody wants to sell you router bit sets. And you get it home, and after about a year you go, wow, I've only used like 2 out of the 10 bits with this set. They're all killer bits. You can use all of them. And I was really stoked when I saw the offering come through. I was like, okay, now that's a router bit set I can wrap my head around. Okay, hey, once again, there's a video that Chris listed on how to set up the MFT3 with your limit stops here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swing around here. Boy, I got too much set up here. You stay right there, Chris. Okay, go. I utilize the scale because I want to stop it here and start it here precisely. Remember, it's all about center line. Let's get a little better light. LED, baby. Okay, we have a scale here, and we can, Minnie, what's half of 18?
9.
Woo, you're good at metric, so I could stop at 9 before and start at 9 forward. So that's what that scale's for. All our routers have center lines, so we can line it up on the center line. And when you really think about this, everybody watching, okay, combine it with the MFT, with the repeatable stops, the angles, you have a fantastic joinery system, okay? The possibilities are endless. The values never end. Should I go on? Okay, let's get her. I got it locked on. Look at that, huh? And if my eye was right, I would probably have that set up right at 9. Okay, but look at the dust extraction as well. It's fantastic. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. Next. Oh, we're doing good. Okay, next. This is the one bit that you see in so many router bit systems or sets. It's a dovetail bit. Okay, people are always going, huh? Even Garrett today said, did you find an application for the dovetail bit? Well, whenever I needed a dovetail bit, I bought them separately because I was using them for what? A dovetail jig, right? With templates. Hey, we know a little bit about templates. We had a Festool Live the other day on them. Okay, but with this one, I've always done this to show dovetail bits in the Festool system. I combine it with my 2200. By the way, so everybody knows, these are all 8mm shanks. Every one of our routers can take an 8mm. Not all of them come with an 8mm collet. Okay, the 1400 comes with all of them. I believe the 1010 comes with all of them. MFK can, when I say all of them, the OF 1010 takes 8mm and quarter, as well as the MFK 8mm. They don't take 1/2 inch. The 1400 takes all of them. And a lot of people think, because it comes with, the 2200 comes with a 1/2 inch collet, you can utilize an 8mm collet with it. It's available in the catalog. It's not lost. I covered them before. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay? But here's another one that you may or may not know. The collets on the 1010 and MFK 700 are interchangeable. Same thread, same collets. The 1400 and 2200, you can use the same collets. Good to be in the know. Okay, so this is doing a sliding dovetail with the dovetail bit. Okay, now I wouldn't freehand this. Duh, I want the accuracy. That's why I broke out the plexiglass template. And I think, Chris, you put that in the description. Okay, we went over this. This fits almost all our routers. It fits the 2200, 1400, it's bored out for it, and 1010. This is my 1010 one. I always circle the holes when I use them on which router. Okay, so I have the router preset for this. I'm going to bring it down and verify it. The nice thing is I have a scribe center line. Check it out. Okay, and on here, I've set it up where that's the scribe center line. 0 is the center line here, in here. Okay, so I got it set up, but I want dust extraction. Here's where I'm going to contradict myself. I like to get dust extraction on the 2 different ports with the 2200 on this unit, okay, plexiglass, when I'm mortising or doing sliding dovetails. I'm going to put it here and here. So what I need on my CT is this. The flux capacitor. I say stuff just to make Christine laugh these days. Okay, it's the Y fitting, okay? We could use 2 hoses, right? So I'm gonna plug it back in. I got one here and one here. Yes, this goes, how fast did the DeLorean have to go? 88 miles an hour. Good job. Good job. Boy, there you go. The flux capacitor. How many gigawatts? I always forget that one. How many? 14. Let's do a fact check on that. Young Jamie, you got that? Okay, good. All right, here we go. Okay, let's see. I got my dust extraction set up. Oh, once again, you have to connect the dust extraction. So I'm going to put it up top here. There's one. In the second one, I'll hook up here. Right here. There's a nozzle that comes with the plexiglass template. And I got to cycle it off, make sure it's off. I got to plug it in. This one's a hardwired. There's no plug-it cord for the 2200. So I just want to verify I'm tight. Here we go. And there you go. You can do sliding dovetails all day long. And if you think this through, a great application is a shaker table. Before you turn the spindle on it, you can do your sliding dovetails with that dovetail bit. Whew. Hopefully I'm not overthinking that one. Okay, the next one's pretty simple. We've done tons and tons of Festool lives on the LR32 system. In the kit, let me get that real quick. In the kit, it comes with, we call it a Doweling bit. It's a 5 millimeter in diameter. Okay, it's the same one that comes with the LR32. Okay, so you can do LR32 system holes with it, or you can use it in a router or a jig that you make. I don't want to say you have to have an LR32 with it. I'm just going to take this off. I got it set up here, and it's a flat bottom boring bit. It's not really boring, but it's a flat bottom bit. I'm going to just cycle this just for a second. And once again, once you think you have everything set up,
You told me several times.
I thought I did. I just got to get my 27 millimeter hose over there.
Will the flux capacitor thing fit to the mini bags? Papa wants to know.
You know what Garrett said this morning?
What?
He said, hey, Sedge, when you get really old, I know you're old now, he goes, are you going to use the CT with the handle as your walker? And I said, what a great idea. Let's open it up. Now, in the old days, I would say no, you needed to extend it a little, okay? But nowadays, on the new ones, it fits right in. So anything pre-2019, you had to have an adapter to do it. And there was a workaround, but you had to buy another piece or two and make your own little short hose, and it would work. Nowadays, it works great.
Impressive.
Pretty neat?
Pretty neat, thank you.
Was it worth watching? Okay, now, let's get set up. Where did I do, Minnie? When did I do? Oh, there it is. There it is. I got lost there for a minute. Wow, are we halfway through? I think we are, wait a minute. More than halfway through. Cool, okay, so I'll just bring it back. We'll set it up, it's really easy. I got it set up with a 1010 this time. I got my depth. can't you change a bit? I go, yeah, but I'm being lazy.
You're good.
Okay?
You're back.
Okay, I was just coaching Minnie to ask me a question because I got 10 routers set up. Go ahead, Ben.
Yo, Sedge.
Yo.
Can't you change a bit?
Huh?
Can't you change a bit?
You sure can. But I had 10 routers and 10 different applications. I said, no, I'll just get the applications done. So yeah, you know we have fast fix on the 1400 and on the 2200. But I said to save a little bit of time today, I'd like to have a router set up for every application. I don't have to go through all my depth sets. Okay, so the last 4 bits are profile bits. It's right behind me. Wow. Okay. The last 4, you have a chamfer. You have 3 radius round over bits. Okay, let's look at it. You got a radius 2. Okay, right here, R2. I'll show you all the different radiuses. We'll run them. I use it for breaking an edge. Works great with the MFK, but I got them all in the 1400. The next one is the radius is a 6.35, basically a 1/4 inch break or a 1/4 inch rail round over. And the last one you'll see is a 9.5, a 3/8 round over. And then we have a chamfer right here, a 45-degree chamfer. Let's go through them.
It's a pretty cool container.
Isn't that cool? You see how I use it? You gotta. I see people going like this. No, no, no. You get these little ribs right here. You just take and you go like this. But you got to hold it upright because you don't want to like spill them out like I do. Okay. But this isn't mine. This is applications. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. So there's a lot I'm going to show you on here. There's a lot of things that I've heard with the 1400 that people struggle with, and I want to show you. I want to take you through a training. I've covered it in the 1400 overview, but I want to cover it again. I've set the depth already. It's pretty simple. I've just taken it like this. Let's get in here, Chris. And I've taken it so I know I'm just going to break the edge a little bit. I don't want to have it, so I'm going to, how do you say, leave an edge. Okay, I don't want a bead profile. I want a nice, crisp round over, but I want to maximize my edge. Okay, I have that in. Okay, now the nice thing is I can put this on already because the diameter of this, I'll just do a quick measurement so everybody sees this, okay, is, we'll just call it 35. Let's just have it at 32 millimeter. Okay, I'm going to take it like this, and there's 2 tenons here, see them? And here are 2 mortises. This is your dust extraction. You notice I'm doing this. I keep opening that window. It just lets me get it around that bearing really easy. And I'm going to lock it in. So now I can actually bring it down through. There's a reason I'm showing you this, because when we get to the chamfer bit, I cannot set it from above. You'll see in a few minutes. Okay, I'm going to get dust extraction. You notice I keep using the 36 millimeter. But let's go back to where we were setting this up all the way at the other end with the parallel guide. We need something underneath to block the dust from flying that way, right? So that's what this is. A chip deflector, and that rotates. Okay, so as I do this, remember, safety first. I'm going to cycle it off. Then I put the plug-it cord in, and let's run it. Okay. I'm going to go this way with my bit. And when I get here, okay, I just turn the corner, I feel the bearing, I rotate the cup out of the way. So this is basically an 1/8 inch radius, okay, and you're gonna see, boy, these are sharp, huh, Chris? Mm-hmm. Look at that, okay, and that's the 2 millimeter radius on there. Did you see how I just went right around there? I let the bearing follow, and then I swung the deflector, because the deflector, if I go like this, and I don't swing the router, it wants to catch right here. So let's do this. See the 2 green tabs right here? I'm going to push those forward to take that out. All right. Okay, so that's router number 1. Router number 2, we'll do the exact same thing. I have the depth set already on this. Hopefully nobody came in last night and changed the depth on me. Okay, let's get this all set up. Okay, here we go. And I just want you to see all the different profiles because these are all great router bits in the box, in the set. Okay, and I want to show you how to turn that corner again. So we'll come over here. We'll plunge through because the diameter is less than what of the bit? Less than 32. See how I swing that out of the way and continue? So that's the difference there. See that? That radius versus that radius. Okay? So that is the... I knew that was going to happen. Okay, so, whew, 2 more bits to go. We're in the home stretch, baby. Okay, let's just take that off like that. Let's grab the last one. Yep, that's the 3/8 radius. We'll just take that, put it in like this. I can plunge that right through. Okay, I'm going to take it, set it down, lock it in, and you'll notice a significant difference. So you see all that dust? Yes, I forgot to put the chip deflector on. I'm just trying to cover up. Okay, but this is how effective this is. Okay. And you're gonna notice no dust. Huh? Okay, I feel that bearing. There I am. And I just turn the corner. And you're gonna see the difference. Look at that. Look how nice that is. Okay, wicked sharp. All right. I've been waiting to show you the last one because this is one of those, how do you say, missed things on the 1400. I think I've covered it before, not positive. Okay, I'm going to take the dust extractor off the chute. I'm gonna set this here. I'm gonna grab my last one. This puts a 45-degree chamfer on. You know what I'm gonna do on this one? I'm actually gonna take this, set it aside enough, because this is the one we freaked out on, huh, Chris? Mm-hmm. We did this on walnut for the video we shot. And I'm gonna flip this over. Okay, we'll still get it with this, okay? Notice how I take the clamps and I do them from underneath. That way there, this is not an interference. Come in here, I just slide it in like this. All right, got it covered. Okay, so let's look at this chamfer bit. I wanna grab the schematic. The diameter of this, ooh, is 36 millimeter. Now I could plunge this down through here once. And it cuts it, it makes a lot of noise. But what I wanna show you is when you open the window here, make sure it's all the way. Okay, now, the next thing I'm gonna show you is this. This is the flat we use to change the bit with the wrench, utilizing the ratcheting collet. It's on the collet itself. There's a secondary flat on the arbor shaft. Okay, where this kind of is close, but it doesn't really engage. And everybody thinks, oh, when the ratcheting collet doesn't work, that's how I take the bit off. No, this is designed for this. Okay, watch. I could take this, and that slides right through there like that. Now, when I utilize it is when I have my bit down in position to chamfer, which is just where I want it. I could take this now, take it like this, it aims me into those 2 mortises on the base. I can lock it in and take and close the window, and I get extremely effective dust collection now. Remember, when something, I'm gonna talk about me. When something is not easy to do, I just toss it. I'd rather, eat dust. But boy, the Festool system is so easy to use once you understand it. Okay, so I'm going to snap this in and we're ready to rock and roll. You learning anything, Min?
I am.
Okay. You learning to make sure how to cover yourself when you forget to put the chip deflector on? Always use it as a good example. Okay, good. Make sure this is off. Whew. Okay, never start the bit on. You always back it off. And I'm going to start over here. Chris, are you getting this? Hey, Manny.
Yes, sir.
Come over here and check this out. Look how smooth that is.
Oh, it's pretty too on the corner.
Do you know what we call that? Wicked sharp.
Wicked sap. It
Cool.
could hurt you.
Woo.
It's beautiful.
Isn't that nice?
Nicely done.
I'm telling you. That's a 45-degree chamfer. So, as you can see, if I have done my job correctly, this is a killer value. And guess when it's available? November 29th at a system partner near you. Or on the line, as Chris says. Good. All right. All right. I actually think I earned my keep today, huh? Boy, Chris has got a lot of cleaning, doesn't he? Oh, for sure. Okay, everybody. Okay, so really quick, I want to do a scan of the room before I start calling out names. This dust here, okay, is from what? When I didn't have the right dust extraction port hooked up, right? But look at the entire room, okay, as we scan over. There's barely any dust, and we did a lot of routing.
That's true.
That's the beauty of the Festool system, everybody. We got killer dust extraction with routers as well, and it's once you understand the little nuances of where you put the dust hose and how you hook it up, and when you run it, you'll understand, wow, this really is an easy system to use. So I just wanted to make sure you understood that, or hopefully it set in a little. And hopefully I taught you a few things of where that dust extraction port goes. Okay? So, whew, boy. Minnie, how's that board look?
Quarter the back.
Wow. Okay, everybody, let's get going here. My favorite part, because I want to see who showed up today. We have Rob from South Devon, England. We have Mike M. from Austin, Texas. How you doing, Mike? We have Matt from Tillian Park, Illinois. Joe from Waseca, Illinois. We have Mark from Woodcraft Springfield. What have we created? We have Eli. We have Eli from Denver, Colorado. Peter from Melbourne, Australia. We have Dirk from Dayton, and he is actually going to Mueller today to hang out with Travis. That's pretty daggone cool. I think I'm going to be there December 7th.
Nice.
Woo! We're going to do demos all day. We have Dana from Yakult, Washington, Michael from Edmonton, Alberta, Jeff from Clarksburg, Maryland. We have Bermuda Steve, Jason from Benton, Michigan, Dave from Portland, Oregon, Dale from Swaddling-Coat, England, Jason and Yana from Granite Falls, Washington, Chris from Malta. We have Jordan from Eagle, Wisconsin. We have Blake Weber. I know where he's from. He's from Novato, California. We have Trunco, or is that Tron Company? I'll just say Trunco, how are you, from Los Angeles, California. We have Willie from the we have the Sparktrician. We have Johnny Ringo. We have Sam from Rosendale, something N. What's that, man? New York? New Jersey?
You know, Rosendale.
We have Sam from Rosendale. We have Big Island Ed. We have Jacob from Rhode Island, Woodcraft Dayton. How you guys doing? I bet you're missing Dirk. We have Michelle from Paris, France. Warren from Batavia, Ohio. Mr. Hugster. I always call you Chichester. Mr. Hugster from Chichester, UK. Wicked cool guy. We have Klaus from Beer Place, Denmark. I'm moving. We have Johnny O from Atco, New Jersey. Cameron from Annapolis, Maryland. Stevie Z from Sweden. We have Paul, Cheryl, and Sam from Anthem, Arizona via KY, Kentucky.
Bowling Green.
They're in Bowling Green.
Family, and they're all watching.
No way. Thank you for all watching. Okay. Bowling Green. I went to Bowling Green once. What's in Bowling Green, Minnie?
Horses or Corvettes.
Ah, see, she knows. Corvette Museum's there, and Corvette is built there. Yeah, I stopped there on my way down to Mammoth Cave.
Oh, yeah.
It was on my list of national parks. You guys been there?
I've been there.
Boy, that place is a big cave. Whoa! It's actually Mammoth. Okay, we have Dan from Kingman, Arizona. Jim B. from Greenbrier, California. We have Doug from Zionsville. Guess I hung out with Doug this week, everybody.
You did?
Yeah.
Lucky you.
Him and his wife voted with my wife and I. Isn't that cool?
nice.
Hey, Doug, good to see you, brother. Tom and Kelly from Eatonton, Georgia. Tim from Houston, Texas. Johnny from Huffman Estates, Illinois.
Yes, good job.
Okay. Edric from Citrus Heights, California. Bahama Brian, Mr. St. John Moss, how are you? Greg from Minnesota. Dave and Gwen from West Virginia. We have Senny Deneve and Winfrey from North Wales. I think I might have pronounced that right. We have Jim from Pensacola. We have Pika Cameron from Morelia, Mexico. We have Michael from Puyallup, Washington. Carrie from Dallas, Texas. Matt from Newark, Ohio. Tom from Morehead City. Milos from Serbia, Belgrade. We have Rob from Cinnaminson, New Jersey. We have Brian from Kawasaki, Japan. That is so cool. We have Joe from Bellevue, Nebraska. Mac from Los Angeles, California. Wow, that is so cool. We have Kurt, who is sailing on a Disney fantasy ship. Whoa. Living the high life, baby. All right. We have Appo from Akka, Finland. We have Daniel from Baratul, Switzerland. We have Christopher from Jens, Vermont. We have Michael C. from Winchester, Virginia. How you doing, Michael? We have Mac from Anaheim, California. We have Dwayne from Rockledge, Florida. We have Happy Diwali, Festool of India, Mehul. How you doing, Mehul? Good to see you here. We have Fosshole Dad from Devon, England. We have Norman from Fallbrook, California. Paul from Reading, Berkshire, UK. He's always with us, isn't he?
Yes.
Paul, thank you. Adam, the mayor of Union, Maine. How are you, brother? How's the weather? Okay, we have Mark from Ipswich, Mass. We have Marcin from the Netherlands. That's one board. Woo, I'm getting tired. I actually had to work this week. We have Igor from Israel. We have, every time I see Igor, you know what I think of? Igor. Yeah. Abby normal. Okay. Eduardo from St. Augustine, Florida. Happy birthday, Load, Stockholm. Joshua from Las Vegas. Yasunari, Yasan from, wow, Fukuoka, Japan.
Okay.
Ooh, I think maybe. We have Jake from Justin, Texas.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. We don't. Really? You guys, are you messing with me? We have John from Las Vegas. We have Nicholas from Woodhaven, New York. We have Oliver, my main man, Oliver from Southern California. We have Rick from sunny Blackpool, UK. Always there with us, Rick. We have Gerald from DeRidder, LA. He's there all the time. Brad from LaGrange, Indiana. Atom from Markham, Ontario. Mark, he's always with us, isn't he?
Yes.
From Krimpenandelek, the Netherlands. We have Des from Harrogate, England, always with us. Thank you so much. Is that it?
That's all I got.
Man, I got to clean up. Okay, hey, everybody.
I thought that was Chris's job.
Yeah.
We're back next week. Next week's episode is 199. I'm getting really excited. We get 200 coming up. I just wanted to say thank you. And I think I've said it almost every daggone episode. Thanks for being here with us. We love you. Have a great weekend. Be safe out there. And is that it, Min? You got anything?
Nope.
We're good?
We're good.
I think that's a wrap, everybody. We love you. How, mow, mow, mow.